Can you hear that, Nemo? This is the humming horse chestnut tree. I love this sound. Hundreds of bees buzzing around. It's buzzing like a portal to another dimension. The yard is looking so neat now with all the trimmed grass. I didn't do all the way there to the back where the apple trees are, but still it's looking quite neat. I also trimmed here around the little sauna, but not there behind the house. And there are growing some flowers and hop, but also there in front of the house. It was looking so messy. I don't know what will become of my garden this year. Look, everything is growing so much, but not where they're supposed to grow. Here is my de-weeded garden bed, and as you can see, it's already growing a lot of things. I feel like I really can't keep up with all the weeds. If you see how much other things are growing around the garden beds, you can understand what a struggle this is. I wanted to cut it all with the trimmer, but the weed whacker, it broke, so I couldn't do that. Here are supposed to be 3 bushes, but you can almost not see them because there's so many weeds. So this is a bit sad to look at. And here are the zucchinis. Almost died, it's so dry. Most of these have died already. They are very, very, very dry. Oh, check out these roots. Nettle roots. It is really easy to de-weed now because the soil is so bone dry.
Har ditt barn the longest coastline?
Ja.
Var visste den?
Ja,
Vad är det?
men säg.
Det är du. Nej, inte du. Det vet jag inte för det är. Det är din tur.
Nå, är det Tuvalu?
Nej, min Tonga är din Kanada.
Mhm. Stånga. Jag visste att det var något sån här konstigt.
Tonga in Oceania.
Oceania, okej.
Okej, igen.
Here are the fresher Athenas that go there in the front. But I'm not sure if I would just keep the one that is there and put this next to it. Put it here, this one here. So if it decides not to die and it will continue growing, then it can grow up the same stem. This one is still flowering, so it's not completely dead. But I think it's the last cry for help, this one. I think I will leave it here and then I put the other one next to it. These are much nicer and fresher as well because I planted them a month later than the other ones. Now it can grow up here, this pole. And here I think I will put one of the Athenas. I will leave the dead ones next to it, just in case it recuperates. Second time is the charm, hopefully. I think I will give them a very good soak of water, all the water I have there in the buckets, and then I will cover it with a mesh so it doesn't get too much sun. And hopefully we will get a lot of rain. My geraniums that froze. They had overwintered so nicely, it's such a shame I put them out too early. But it was lucky Nico's class was selling flowers because they're gonna go to on a trip next year. So before these died, I bought 4 new geraniums, so that was good. See if we can fit them all here. I just saw a cat here. So there is cat still. I'm glad the neighbors still have some cats here. There is a lot of mice to catch. Let's go and water a little bit the rhubarb. The hop has started growing back here again. I really think it's beautiful. The only problem is that it removes those wooden rims. So it has to be kept in check. Here is where they come, those beautiful white flowers. So I didn't trim here. Here are the onions that I have grown from seeds. I have a red onion and this Elisa Craig, some kind of Scottish heirloom. But then I also have this Stuttgarter Riesen. I put them in 40-degree water so that they grow better. Let's see, I have now both kinds, so I'm a little bit scared to actually leave these here because I don't know if there will be any rain and I don't want to lose a lot of crops because of the drought. And the same actually goes with my peas. I was thinking that maybe I plant some peas and beans, but then I maybe plant some at home and try to transplant them. I never done that before, but that could be a good solution now that it's so dry. Let's plant some onions. I do the hole and you put it inside. Okay, like this. The green part comes up. We put them like this. This is the measurement between. Do you want to put the onion or do you want to put some soil like this on top like this? You can cover them a little bit.
Soil.
Okay, cover them a little bit so that the top is still visible. Okay, did you see? I soaked it in warm water for an hour before planting. Somebody said that that's a good thing to do. Very good, Nemo. I'm gonna put some here as well. I have a little bit left between the carrots. Hopefully there will be a little rain. We have onions in the ground, but look how dry it is. Do you think we have to give a little more water to the beetroots? I already gave a little, but there's not that much water to get because we have no rainwater. And the creek is very dry, so I don't want to take from the creek now. Forgot to put some bone meal on the onion. Bone meal. We put some on the beetroot as well. This part of the loft has the good hay that doesn't have those seeds. I already grabbed a couple of pieces, but this is stuck very much. It's stuck behind that. I don't know if I can grab it from down here. It's stuck. I have to go up there. I think this will be a good mulch for on top of the zucchinis and cucumbers because the soil is so black that it gets super hot and dries faster. When water is scarce, I take the bucket and pour it into that one. So any water that spills over goes there into the bathtub, so it can be used as well. And I put plenty of water, it's just so dry all over this garden bed. The cucumbers are all tucked in nicely now. That temporary window there by the loo is looking quite dreadful. Maybe that is something also we can do this summer. I fried some zucchini medallions, and here I have pimientos de padrón. These are not from my own garden yet, but as you know, I like them so much, I eat them a lot. I also fried a couple of eggs for protein. It's time to plant some peas. And then we go back home. I have this pea called Onward. I never had it before, so it will be interesting to see if it's any good. We cleared this garden bed again, and I'm gonna put it there. And then in this one here, I'm gonna put beans. But I might leave it for next time. Bye bye, Siskola.
See you in the next one. Like and subscribe.